a child or a student or a pupil is not motivated in the class, it can either come from the teacher or the student itself. And we listed out some points here. From the teacher, at times, the student will not be motivated because at times some of the teacher uses big grammar, that's grammatical expression, which at times you find out that the student is no longer interested because he doesn't understand what the teacher is saying. And again, unfriendliness. There are teachers that are too harsh. They are not open to their student. Even if the student want to explain themselves, they want to express themselves, they shut them up. And that motivation at the cost of the teaching seems not achieved. So some of this problem comes from the teacher. And again, ignoring a child. At times you see that the child will raise up his hand because he wants to ask a question. You see the teacher will ask the child to keep quiet and sit down. So at that moment you create a scene where the student or the pupil is no longer interested in the lesson that you are teaching for that day. And then in the side of the student or the pupil, sometimes the student or the pupil feel unmotivated because some of these students, they procrastinate a lot. What they are supposed to do at that moment, I will do it later, I will do it tomorrow. They will go for break, they will forget, procrastination, and at that moment, it becomes whatever they are supposed to do to have interest at the cost of the learning will be defeated. Then again, verbal complaining. Some of the students, they don't have time to understand what the teacher is doing in the class. Everything that the teacher does seems not good to them. They always complain. And then frequent seeking of the teacher help. You see at times that the student or the pupil, even if it's a small something that they can handle on their own, they keep on running around in the compound looking for their teacher because they feel it's the work of the teacher to do everything for them. They are always seeking for teacher help. They don't want to do things on their own. So whatever thing they are going to do at the cost of learning seems unmotivated. They are just coming to the school just like that. And then we look at it, how can we fix this problem?
Yeah, excuse me, before you go further, you are off points. Yes. You see, the problem is a motivational problem, which you have already explained. But you now narrow it to response effort needed to complete the assigned work 2 grades. Do you get it now? And so that's when you now tell us, maybe you want to tell us what are the things that you see that shows that the response effort needed to do the assigned work 2 grades. What are the tasks given to the child? Did you guys talk about this in your class? Okay, it's okay. So tell us how to fix that motivational problem where the response effort is 2 grades.
Yeah, assigning readings in class. That is one of the ways to fix the motivation problem. You assign reading in class. It can be in group or individually. Then begin challenging homework in the class. If the teacher assigns homework to the student or the pupil, the teacher is expected to come back to that very homework and make a challenge in the class to enable the student or the pupil to participate. And then select a supportive peer in the class. There are students that cannot do alone on their own. They need their friends around to keep them up. So if you notice any friend that is closer to that particular student or pupil, you assign that peer to that student.
That they can do the work together.
Yes, sir.
I love that.
Then provide a formal work plan. At times, some of these students or people, they are tired of hearing same thing over every day in the class. So as a teacher, you can relay them to other research, that is knowledge, that online and other materials that can support them, so that they will have new things when they are tired of hearing same thing over and over every day in the class.
Thank you very much. Let's clap.